Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. In the previous episode we went to Treasure Trove Cove, got everything from that area, and now we're progressing on further with the game. We're going to use the spring button ability to come up here, and hey, it's another one of these jigsaw pieces puzzle things. We need to put jiggies into this board to create the next level. Actually, not create it, but when we get to it. Anyways, Clanker's Cavern is now accessible by the Bear and the Bird. I don't like this level. It's hard. It's not necessarily a bad level. I wouldn't necessarily made it the third level, in my opinion, but hey, I don't work at Rareware. What do I know? I'm just some simpleton. I'm just some dingus that plays video games on the internet, yeah? But aside from that nonsensical slurring, I guess the best way to describe it. To get to Clanker's Cavern, we have to do a backflip and come in the same room where Treasure Trove Cove was. And now we're going to be greeted with this area, which this area is actually super nostalgic for me for some reason when it really shouldn't be. I think this is literally the room where I ate my first fruit roll-up, which is literally the most random amount of information to give you. Apparently that's why I fell off the platform, but for some reason, I just remember looking at this for a solid like 30 minutes and eating a fruit roll-up. I know that's the most random thing in the world, but it's just one of those things, I guess, when you're like a little kid, you're like, I'm gonna remember this till I die. And I don't really know why. But anyways. And alright, let's get started on Clanker's Cavern, which is where the game's difficulty starts kicking it up a notch, a little bit in my opinion. And just one new move to find. Don't worry, Bottles, I'll find it. I'll find you in this cavern. Now, gosh, I don't know. I don't know if this was really the best third level, because I could never beat this level as a little kid. I had to wait till I was a little bit older to vanquish the cavern, but yeah. These little enemies, you can actually attack them before they even, like, get out of their, like, little hole. It's kind of weird like that. And hey, a golden feather. We're going to get into what that does, hopefully in this episode. Hopefully I can do this whole place in one part. That'd be great, even though it's kind of long. And oh gosh, no! We unfortunately are going to take a little bit of damage. I can't hear the enemy cues, actually, so that's kind of a pain because this Xbox is so loud and it's kind of annoying, but hey, you probably can't hear it because I noise cancel a little bit, but okay. Everything's fine and hunky-dory. We're going to purposely leave some of these honeycombs just lying around because if we do get injured, we want to come back so we don't lose a life. Although in the Xbox version, losing a life really isn't that big of a deal, but hey, that's okay. And alright, it's time for our rematch. Wait, was this even the guy? No, it wasn't. Crap, and I took that honeycomb. Let's beat him this time, and alright, sweet. So we got 8 notes. Oh my gosh, the camera. The camera. Gotta stop that camera. We got 8 notes and a Jinjo before we even enter the main level. Now, this place is big, but not in the sense I guess a lot of people know about. It's really just open wide, but there isn't a lot to do necessarily. There's still 10 jiggies, 100 notes, and I want to get to all the notes, so I'm gonna pause really quickly. But it's all sort of, not really, it's not scattered, but it's just, I don't really know. I'm Clanker, which garbage grind to Clanker, not like dirty water. Want fresh air. Okay, Clanker. Seem like a pretty nice guy, from judging by your, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's pretty creepy looking, but hey, trust us, he's a nice guy, anyways. So what do we want to do first? Well, we could free Clanker, which is actually what I probably should do, so let's go do that. Once you free Clanker, basically half of the jiggies that you can get in the level open up. So we want to do that ASAP. This is going to make things a whole lot easier. Once you've freed him, he's free forever. Don't really sweat it. The issue is that to free him, you got to go way, way, way down in the water. And it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard because I have drowned here a whole heck of a lot. How do we avoid drowning? Well, there is a bubble fish named Gloops who I want to find. Where on earth are you, Gloops? Oh, okay. I could pass through that 3 times, but I'm more concerned about my oxygen reserve. Let's get some of these bubbles. And hi there, I'm Gloop! Grab my bubbles! Okay, I'll definitely do that so I don't die. That sounds great. There's also a Jinjo down here. Oh, yeah, there he is. I'm going to get him on the way out, most likely. I'm really concerned, though, about these notes. Now, in the non-Xbox version, I loathed this area. Mostly because I'd get the notes, then die immediately after. So it sucked. But actually, in the non-Xbox version, that's what I meant to say. The Xbox version is probably the easier version of the game. Doesn't make it necessarily better. If you like difficulty in your rare games, hey, that's great. And they decided to make it a little bit easier. Anyways, pass through that key 3 times, either through the right or the left, doesn't matter, to free our good pal. Yeah, he's free now. That's pretty nice for him. And yes, Clanker is now free, and as a reward, he's gonna spawn us a Jiggy, which is pretty stinking nice. So now, the next, duty, I guess, no pun intended, is to get a bubble. So only have 3 oxygen honeycombs left, 4 and 2 now, which is not good. Let's try and get into this one before it disappears. Okay, we didn't get it. That's really stinking bad. Let's, oh gosh, we didn't get that one either. Come on, I don't want to repeat, Ah, there we go, nice. Repeat of my childhood, I guess. Alright, so let's get this one, and then work now on these, notes. This is the most obnoxious part of the level, in my opinion. He really couldn't spawn more bubbles that quickly. I'm not gonna nitpick too much, but it's not my favorite part of the game, necessarily. Alright. So let's see, we only got a couple notes. Let's get that Jinjo too, but we want to get the Jinjo last, because I want to make sure I got all the notes here. So let's just get these last 2, and I'm going to have to basically spam max through this entire level. Alright, spawn a double bubble! Gosh, I need you to live. Please give me bubbles at a higher rate. Come on, there we go, okay. So now our goal is to get that Jinjo, and you can probably hear me spamming that X button quite fervorously, but we gotta live. Alright, sweet. So, Gloop came back around. Alright, we got our second Jinjo. Not bad. So let's get that bubble and get the crap out of here. If I wish I could see. Really wish I could see. That'd be so cool. That'd be so righteous. Alright, sweet. So, hopefully I got all the notes there. Let's get the crap out of here and hopefully never swim down here to see Gloop ever again. I mean, he's a nice guy and all, but he's kind of gross. If you really think about it, we're basically swallowing his spit. Not before. Actually, no. I'm gonna get that empty honeycomb, but after I get to the surface, because I do not want to die. I want to reiterate. I want to do like a no-death run of this game, but that may not happen because of one of the levels. Actually. All right, we got the honeycomb. Now let us swim back out of here and begin gathering a mass amount of Jiggies. Now that, well, Clanker is free. So let's mount Kazooie, can't think of the word for some reason, and do a backflip to get, actually I don't think we needed to do a backflip, to get the first Jiggy of the level, which many more are to come, don't you worry. And Clanker's teeth hurt now. Okay, oh gosh, I forgot about that one. We'll get to that next, Clanker, don't you sweat it. Alright, make sure to get these notes though. Now, let's see, I kind of want to come over here now though. There we go. So now our next objective is shoot 3 eggs at this little thing to get a second Jiggy. Basically everything in Clanker's Cavern, believe it or not, is based around Clanker for the most part. Let's get these notes real quick. Yeah, let's do that. Not a bad idea. We're currently at 31 notes, so far doing alright. I really hope I don't miss any though. Kill that dude before he comes out. Get the Ecom token. And take the honeycomb. Just, you know, why not? Alright, so we're looking at 38 now. Let's actually go behind Clanker and enter this very mysterious green-looking cavern. Oh gosh, it's all slimy and gross. Ugh. Basically, I'm going to be doing this level, so I'm going to be rotating clockwise and getting, basically, Jiggies. That's kind of just how I do it. Mutants are we. Jigsaw is ours. Fight us. You must. Okay, whatever. That don't really rhyme. Oh gosh. Getting hit. So these guys are the same enemies as the crab guys we fought in Treasure Trove Cove. There's nothing different about them. I guess they are technically bigger, so their hitboxes might be bigger, but they're just as easy. Simply ground pound or back peek bounce. I don't really know what the move is called exactly. I think we're missing one. Oh, there he is. Become destroyed. Once that is taken care of, you'll be like, beaten, snippet mutants are we, yours prize. Okay, not really rhyming. It's kind of throwing me off. So used to everything in this game rhyming for some reason. Alright, so now let us do a backflip up here. And to get this Jiggy. So now we have this Jiggy. We got the one in the cage, we got this one, and we also got the one for helping out Clanker. So far that's 3. No duh, it says 3 at the bottom of the screen, John. You're a stinking genius. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go clockwise, which means we're gonna go left really quickly. And I actually kind of want a little more oxygen before I attempt this, just because I'm a worrywart. Anyways, no, actually you will probably need a lot of oxygen for this next part. So this is a very long cavern, and it's going to test your oxygen levels. So spam X the best you can to get through it as quickly as possible, and get yourself... What is it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? It's pretty obvious it's another Jiggy. Yeah. Now the game will not pause and make you do a dance, so just make sure to get out of here. So far we're doing pretty decent on oxygen. Gosh, Banjo's just smiling. He's just like, I'm having fun. Because it was just like, my arms hurt. Gosh. Doing all this swimming, man. And alright, we're almost out of here. I think our oxygen levels are going to be just fine. Just got to get to the surface. Alright, there we go, next. So next, we want to get that second empty honeycomb, because that's actually going to give us a life extension. So we're going to get on Clanker's fin right here. Alright, there we go. And do 2 of these things. Oh gosh, I forgot you were there. Gosh, they keep hitting me. How does that keep happening? Come on, John, step it up. Anyways, let's boost up here. Then grab onto this and get a couple of notes. The notes are very helpful. You want the notes. And I think this is going to be, yep, another Ecom Tokem. But that is not all. That is not all. Miss Hattie, even though I don't speak no stinking French, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. Now we're going to go to the left side this time and grab onto this pole. Now this pole is actually far more important because it has a Jinjo and more importantly than that, another health extension. So let's down in there and get the orange Jinjo. It's pretty nice. Now we're going to Banjo Kazooie. And I don't know why I'm commentating like this. It's so not fun. Apparently my cat wants something. Just brushing against my leg. Like she does every video! Whoa! Ground pound in here to get the second honeycomb of this level. And since that is our, well, 6th one, we're gonna get a health extension. It's pretty stinking nice. So now let me think. We got that, we got that, we got that. Okay. Now I guess, technically, we can go back onto Clanker himself. Oh yeah, there are some of these down here. There's some notes in this little tunnel thing, which I definitely want to grab because we're going for 100% note collection. Alright. I'm actually using, like, a Nintendo Power map. I don't really know how helpful it is. It was made, when you think about it, in the 90s. So it's a little dated, but it's just to make sure I don't miss any notes or anything, and this guide can be pretty concise, which so far it's been pretty good, because I was actually pretty worried I missed a lot of notes in Clanker's Cavern. But so far we're doing alright. Okay. Next, we need to, let's see, we can actually do what, see, this is actually kind of why I don't and do like LPing Banjo Kazooie, because it's like, you can do anything, you know, there's really no fixed order, honestly. Okay, I guess we'll do this in the time being. We're gonna go, and I want to ride that. No, that is actually, well, I guess this isn't a bad thing, but it's not necessarily what we want to do right now. Yeah, we're gonna activate that grunty switch, and then we're gonna get out of here, because there's not much we can really do, really. Ugh, this is not... Actually, no, we can do this. Doesn't really matter. Dispose of some... Actually, we don't even need to kill the crabs. Basically, there's a lot of ways to get in here, and I went one of the ways. Yeah. It's hard to explain, but I wanted to do this in a different order. But it's whatever. We're inside of Clanker now, actually, and it's kind of cool, except for these swishy little things, which kind of gross me out. They're just weird looking, and I don't like them. They're gross, basically. But alright, so this is a room in which we basically have to do, I believe. I don't think there's a way you can skip this. You need to go through all of these hoops in a timely fashion. So let's do that. Alright, let's go down here and use a big pass-through to get up there. Alright, nice. Let's do that. Alright, now we need to... Oh gosh, it's been so long since I've done this. No, I needed to do a backflip. Why did I not do a backflip? I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. Alright. No, I messed up the backflip! John, get it together, man. This is a timed event. Okay. We can still make it, I believe. I hope we can still do this. I believe we can still do this. As long as you at home believe in me. I know I'm invincible. Alright. So now let's pass through these two. And we just got one more to go. So come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Kind of a little close, but we did it. Nice. So once that has been cleared, a Jiggy is going to spawn, and the water level's also going to rise, which, well, is very important, because this is actually where Bottles decided to hide himself for whatever reason. Bottles, stop hiding yourself in very difficult to find places. It'd be nice if you just teach me the move. We're, you know, in the beginning of the level, but I guess he kind of needs some visual aids, maybe. Like, okay, so you can see by this graph that I could only find here, this is how you poop out eggs. That's the joke. Anyways, let's get some more honeycombs and some delicious notes. Gotta get my daily serving of notes, like Cheerios. I just gotta have it every morning, man. But actually, no, it's not just notes. I have a healthy serving of Jinjo powder to put on my Cheerios, because Cheerios themselves, if they're not Honey Nut Cheerios, are just not sugary enough for me. And if I don't got my sugary cereal in the morning, I just can't function, man. Anyway. Enough of being insatiably random. Now I need to figure out my bearings. Okay, we need to come over here. I don't know why I'm not swimming. I guess I just don't like this one. I don't like how it's inverse, and I know I can change the controls in the menu, but... Anyways, let's use this flight pad. And, ooh, yeah. So now we can fly very briefly in here, and we want to actually go over to this area. And I'm probably going to have to use another red feather. And let's dive in here very quickly. There we go. This is exactly where we want to be, because as I hinted to prior, this is where we'll learn our next move. From Bottles. This move uses Beako's wings as a shield against bad guys. Cool! Does it mean me invisible? Invincible, actually. And yes, use the left or right stick. I don't know, that's kind of weird. I guess the stick does technically, I don't know, replace the C stick from the N64 controller, but it just seems kind of odd. Oh well. It's going to give us some golden feathers to test it out, and let's see how we will do. Alright, so if I remember, it's this. I actually want to get as close to that as I can. Yep, there we go. So this move literally makes you invincible. It's going to be used a lot in the game to get a lot of jiggies, so I recommend you learn it. And if you don't, good luck. That's all I gotta say, really. Anyways, with this jiggy, we now have 6, and we're gonna use... Nope, not that move. We're gonna use that move, and then... let's see. No, gosh, no, too close, too close. Ooh! I let off it too early. Oh gosh, that would have been horrible. But apparently, we made it out. So that's good, that's good. Now, let's get another one of those golden feathers. You can only have 10 golden feathers, I think, till something happens later in the game, if memory serves me right, so that's kind of lame. I guess, not really, it's not that bad, but... be very careful with them. Do not use them just to kill, like, enemies that you don't want to fight. I mean, you know, you gotta be very cautious with the ammo system in this game. And alright, 88 of these, notes. That's a good note count. That's good, man. That's good. Well, what I wanted to do before is I actually want to ride this lug nut. I don't know if it's a lug nut or just a bolt, but we're actually going to ride this all the way up here. So yeah, is Clanker a shark? Is he a whale? Is he just an abomination? Who on earth knows? But he's like a blowhole. Actually, and he has gills, so it doesn't make sense. He's like a mammal and a stinking whatever the crap sharks are. I don't remember. I'm not a biology major, dang it. Anyways, come up here to get another jiggy. So now, what else do we gotta do? Oh yeah, there's that other jiggy we gotta get. So, what I wanted to do is, before I fell inside of the blowhole, is I wanted to help out Clanker with his teeth problem. And I'm apparently gonna have to wait a little bit, because he doesn't want to position his tooth correctly. That should do it. There we go. Nice. That is going to actually give us another jiggy, but before we do that, let me think. I think I'm missing exactly one. Yeah, where on earth is the blue one? Drat. I kind of forgot. And alright, after getting my cat out of my room, and actually looking at where the blue Jinjo was, let's go find him. I think we have to step on here. And gosh, I did this like in the wrong order. I hate doing that so much. But there's not a lot I can really do about it. And was it up there? I think it was up there. Let's go find out. Or is it in there? I don't... Oh, okay. See, this map isn't very good. I guess not, because it's just, I don't know, points in a lot of directions. It's very odd. And oh great, I remember this part. This part is so not cool. It's like you do all this for like stinking 2, like, notes. Not cool. Also, well, I mean, you do get a 1-up, but still, it's like, ugh, come on. Why did I have to make it like this? I don't know. Yeah, let's come over here. And alright, now we're only missing 6 notes in the entire level, which is pretty good. So let's try and do that. We're gonna take damage no matter what there. So now, I think, yeah, it's down here, and then I should have pretty much everything, if memory serves me right. Let's go inside here. I could have sworn this was the purple one. I guess not. No. Oh well. Yep, there is the blue Jinjo. Let's get him. Let's get him. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I got time for this. And there is our 8th Jiggy. So that's pretty nice. Now, I think we only have the one inside of Clanker to pick up. And then, where else? Gosh, I can't remember for the life of me. Clanker's Cavern will do that to you, man. It's just like, I don't know anything. Anyways.
You know, I actually can't remember. Gosh, where are they? Oh, well, I'll figure it out eventually. So let's see. Did I do the second one in Clanker? No, I didn't. That's it. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to get this, and then we're going to exit right back out. I think it works like that. Memories are right. All right, so that's... Yeah, we can. Cool. So that is number 9, and is there an Ecom token on top of him? Did I see that right? Let's go into first-person mode, which I totally forgot existed. No, it's just my imagination. So let's go inside of his, I don't know what you'd call that. It's not really a... I don't know. I'm just stupid. I want to say manhole, but you know how that sounds. And there's no way of getting around it. That's what it reminds me of, something that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would use. And yes, this is the last room. So now that I have the golden feathers, we don't have to use all of the golden feathers here. We can actually get by only using a couple by just doing this and then going straight to the Jiggy, last Jiggy. That's all of them. We got every single note, every single Jinjo, every single upgrade in Clanker's Cavern. And I think I did it pretty quickly, actually. Don't recall how quickly. You can actually look at totals and find out. There we go. And let's see. Only 19 minutes. Not too bad. I could have done it probably a little bit quicker. This place isn't that big, but I got kind of lost. So what you gonna do about it? Anyways, so now all we gotta do is find our way out of here, and we're pretty much gonna be done with the episode. Oh gosh, this game is a lot shorter than I remember, huh? As a kid, it just took me like months to get to Clanker's Cavern. It was a never-ending battle. But now I can do it in like a couple hours. I don't know. It's just funny to see how your mind advances and when you think fondly of things. And it turns out they're not exactly as you remember them. I don't know. Half of that is the fun of making an OP channel, I guess. And yep, now all we gotta do is get out of here. I could technically just get the game over screen, but where's the fun in that, you know? Gosh, this game does have a really good game over screen. I'm gonna make sure to show that off at some point, but I feel like it'd be a little anti-dramatic, or anticlimactic, not dramatic. If I did it right now, you know. Anyways, let's make sure I don't die right as we're exiting Clanker's Cavern, because that'd be, well, basically the definition of anticlimactic. But alright, let's climb up this don't have fire near thing, barrel thing. I guess there's gasoline in here or something. Because apparently, okay, that isn't there anymore. Apparently, Clanker needs gas to operate or something. Camera, I'd really appreciate it if you stopped acting a little funny sometimes, you know. Anyways, let's get in here and exit the level. So all in all, that was done pretty decently. It's just my cat kept rubbing against me. But thank you all so much for watching, and in the next episode, we continue on with Banjo Kazooie. See how well we'll do with the next episode. So see you guys then. Bye.